Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Off the Record with
Judah
and Kirk. Today is another Comic Stack Day, our monthly.
This is true, but before we talk about Comic Stack, Kirk, yeah, address me by my new title.
No.
Yeah,
No.
guys, my new title is I'm the Wizard of cover letters. Yeah, before variant covers.
This is a reference to months ago when he could somehow know.
Because I was in fact
he was
correct.
guessing all of the cover, like which
And
letter
right.
it was.
I want it from henceforth. I will be known.
Our average watch time is like 4 minutes, and you're wasting so much of it right now. Yeah, but
it's such a peak thing to waste.
It's really not.
I am the Wizard of cover letters. That's my name.
Okay. Anyway, Wizard.
We have
comics.
a lovely comic stack this month.
This month is actually a stack of comics.
It's interesting.
Both in general, like we both got a fair few comics this month.
Yeah.
Second half of the year is a bigger spend than first half, I feel like.
It's always like
but also, I mean, like even with DCKO, like going into the new year, like this is still going to be a lot more than the beginning of the year. And so our full stacks are much more extensive, but we have limited it down a little bit more, but and it's still quite hefty of a stack. But we're going to try to keep this under 30 minutes.
One of the ones I was going to talk about. One of the ones you briefly looked at was Dead Man. That came out this month.
We'll give our brief thoughts about that.
Brief Dead Man thoughts right now. I don't particularly enjoy it.
No.
It's too verbose, and
yes.
It has some really funny moments in it.
Correct.
Personally, but it's also just like
potentially interesting. A billion words.
Yeah,
so I quit halfway through.
Yeah,
you read a comic in about a minute. How long did it take you to read this?
It took me about 20 minutes to read a full issue.
I got 20 minutes in and I was halfway through, and then I quit.
Yeah,
I kind of flipped through the rest of the pages to like see.
The artwork was stellar. The writing was interesting. It had a very dark humor sense.
The idea of Dead Man is kind of interesting,
neat. And I think what W. Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazio have. It appeals to a very specific audience. I just don't think that audience is me, and I don't think it's Kirk. And I didn't really
think
enjoy
it could be me if I didn't have to spend what would have ended up about 45 minutes reading the first issue.
Yes, this is true.
Right? That's how long it should take me to read at least the first 2 volumes of something, not the first issue.
Yeah.
So objectively problematic.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fair to say that's objective.
Yeah, you can say that's objectively problematic. So I mean, I didn't grade it very highly. I think I gave it 3 stars. So it was like, it's not very good.
No, I don't think I even bothered to rate it.
But yeah, before we run out of your watch time on these videos, Kirk,
leave a like, subscribe, comment as well. I know I've been getting some comments on how to do this better, and I'm trying. Please, I'm trying. Hopefully this one might be a little bit better. We've switched out one of the mics, the broken one from before, so leave a like for that. But we absolutely read comments and usually respond as well.
That's true,
especially if you're nice about it.
Yeah.
So
and we make changes. So
yeah, we actually try to listen to input and feedback. We're putting a lot more images up on screen. I don't know about this one. It is currently 11:30 when we're recording it, so there may be fewer than in the last Comic Talks video. We had a lot in that one. If you got through the first little bit of it, we had a lot of pictures on screen. So trying to make it a little bit more visually appealing. I might change the nature background at some point to something else. Maybe even have like film going on in the background that just rotates through. I don't know. Something like that. But stick around for those changes, notification bell for those things, and follow us on Instagram, Off the Record JK. I don't know if I'm even going to keep doing that much longer because we don't get much traffic from there, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Still doing it for now, but
we are still doing it for now. So, big thing, I want to dive in our one Marvel Comics issue for this month before we dig into our DC and independent heavy month.
I say independent this month.
Yeah, it's not just Star Trek for once, guys. I promise. We both read Avengers Armageddon, #1 from Marvel Comics, written by Chip Zdarsky with art from Belio Diaz. I wanna shout out the art in this. I really enjoyed the art in this, and I say that not liking most of the modern Marvel artists or most Marvel books and their art. So shout out Belio Diaz. I enjoyed the art there. Now I want to hear Kirk's thoughts on this because he just read it freshly, and I have thoughts and comments. So real quick, Kirk.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to avoid talking specifics for the most part, except for kind of how things tie into the rest of the universe and things like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
This one, because it's the only Marvel, will probably go a little bit more in depth, but we're trying to keep it short.
True.
And it's more spoiler free, especially for one of these coming up. Stick around. It's not many people have it right now, so stick around for that. But Armageddon it's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Like I could see myself wanting to keep following this, and we're gonna keep following it, but like actually wanting to keep following it.
Kirk does not.
I don't. I could see that I could. It's just Marvel right now is so convoluted. I read the little intro blob thing on the title page, and one of the lines was Doctor Doom rose to be Sorcerer Supreme, and then Red Hulk invaded his country, Latveria, and came, and created New America with it. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? No, just no. What do you mean? That is all I can think of is what do you mean? That is insane. That is not good. That is too much going on. And for somebody just coming into like, okay, let's try out this new, team up event for Marvel because, I missed the Avengers movie, and so I'm going to try something in comics of like there's their team up that's going on right now. Let's just what?
Yeah,
I have no idea what's happening.
Or movies have brought people back into comic stores, and they're like, oh, what's like the hopping on point for Marvel? What's their most recent event? So when they inevitably relaunch all their books with number ones at the end of the year, which they've done every single year since 2020, by the way, I can be ready for that Avengers book. Yeah, that's this book. And then I opened the first page and I'm like, excuse me, what? What did I miss?
Everything. You missed everything. It's crazy. And there are in there some inconsistencies and things that don't make sense for some characters to say, like a absurd glossing over of the entirety of Civil War by Iron Man at some point.
I thought that was funny.
I did think it was funny too, but it's also like, hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. No, you're not on Cap's side 100% 24/7 no matter what.
It's true.
But
you haven't read,
just think back a little bit.
Civil War 2, so
no.
You can
and we haven't even done our video on Civil War yet, so stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned.
But we finished reading it.
We did.
So, but yeah, it's just there's too much. There's too much. Some of these characters I don't know who they are. Even characters that I do know, I don't know how they got here. What is Thunderbolt Ross doing, making a new America and declaring war on the world?
Oh, he's just gonna liberate every country.
Liberate? Yeah, sure. What?
Anyway, I give it.
And what about this whole Doctor Doom thing?
If you want,
those are my thoughts.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to know more about Doctor Doom, go read One World Under Doom from last year,
and stick around for next month as we figure out where the hell this is going.
Yeah,
and what is even happening. Like,
exactly.
I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of interested to like see the resolution and what happens. And they're going against the government, like the Avengers, he said Avengers Assemble. So the Avengers Assemble are going against the government's orders right now. So like that, kind of interesting, especially after I've just read Civil War, but also I don't know any of the context. None of it makes sense. As a new reader of Marvel. What?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I give it 3 stars. What do you rate it?
I think I rated it. I forgot to rate it. So that should tell you. I'll rate it now. You said 3 stars. I'll say 2.5 because I obviously didn't like it as much as you.
It's true.
That is a rating based off of his rating, but still.
It's okay.
Moving on.
That happens. Fury of Firestorm, number 3 from my GOAT DC Comics, and also my GOAT Jeff Lemire, with art from Rafa de la Torre. And there's one specific thing I want to talk about in this issue that we disagree on for our brief time talking about this issue.
Yes.
So, should Martin Stein be a good guy? Is basically the premise of how we disagree about this issue, because I think this is another excellent entry into this Fury of Firestorm franchise, and I think this has put you off a little bit to something you have been really enjoying.
I've been enjoying it a fair amount. Previously, I think I was at 4 stars for these issues, and I'm down from there now. I'll just say 3.5.
Yeah.
still kind of interesting to like see where this is going, and like, oh, there's a Firestorm with only one guy in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting, but I don't like the evil Martin Stein side of things, and I have never, other than this, read a Firestorm comic before. I have only had the CW shows, and in those, Martin Stein, good guy, just scientist, with an experiment that didn't work out very well.
Yeah.
And I like that. I enjoy that, but I wouldn't say necessarily I'm against Martin Stein being a bad guy.
Okay.
I think I'm much more against Martin Stein being a big government bad guy, which is what he is, because he was doing this as a government project to create something that can kill superheroes like Superman, even the most powerful of them, because the government should be in control of that.
Yes.
This is spoilers for what I thought about Civil War, by the way.
Yeah. So
yeah,
do not a fan of that idea. I really fundamentally like that idea, and I don't know. I just really like
bootlicker.
I'm not a bootlicker. I'm a Jeff Lemire bootlicker. I'm also reading his Animal Man
big
right
government
now.
bootlicker.
I don't like it. Like I don't like it as in the sense I'm for it. I like it in the sense as I think it's great for the character and also making Martin Stein a villain because I don't particularly like him. So yeah.
I am still interested to see where this goes.
I rated this 5 stars, by the way.
Dang.
I really like. I've rated all of the
Dang.
Firestorm issues 5 stars.
I'm not at that point.
I know.
That's
okay. I really love this series so far. Anyway,
moving on because we're already at the 1/3 point.
Yeah, we already had
3 comments.
Deathstroke Terminator number 4. Underwhelming for the both of us. The mystery has changed into a different mystery that's not as interesting as the mystery was before.
Yeah, pretty much.
The art is still fantastic as ever. If you're wondering who this is by, this is from Tony Fleece and Carmen DiGiandomenico. Carmen DiGiandomenico does an excellent job.
3.5 stars.
Tony Fleece is falling off in the writing department, and it's unfortunate. And yeah, I am agreeing with Kirk. 3.5 stars. Superman Unlimited Supergirl Special number 1. I think we also have vastly different opinions on this. This comes from a lot of creators, namely Sophie Campbell, Belen Ortega. Yeah, this is part of the Superboys. We haven't talked about Superman Unlimited before this. Is that Kirk? No, that's the first story. Oh, and then Mark Wade
today
enjoyed it.
I read all of 1 through 13 today.
Emma Kubert.
It's
okay. So there's 3 stories in here.
Was it 13? No, it's 14.
I thought the first one was fun.
Yes, it's 14. I forgot to
didn't
rate
like
it.
the second one. The third one was the best. Kirk, what are your thoughts on this?
It's really interesting. I like the story. Good. I believe the second one was the one just to give a quick recap as to what orphanages and adoption. Before it was kind of up and down in the 3 to 4 goes out, maybe even some 4.5 stars range. And I am adopted, so obviously that's my favorite issue. But then other than that, I kind of don't remember. It's too much details for this. I'm rating. I kind of read through issue 14. I did overall like it. I'll give my rating for the whole thing. I'm really interested. I like it. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I am interested to read some more Supergirl stuff because I know I think I read like, and I love Batman Robin in this as well. It's really good. It's genuinely really good. They're acting exactly as I would want them to act. This in the movie, I guess, has got me interested to see more of the comic side of it. Absolutely. I know.
Anyway, Zatanna number 3. We both read it. I think there's a theme this month with the DC Next Level titles, and
there is
falling off
so hard,
except for Firestorm. I think Firestorm is still peak, and it's 5 stars.
That's going to be part of the title is literally going to be Next Level falls off. Yeah. Question mark.
I know we're rage baiting you guys because you guys are like, actually, Next Level is the best these characters have ever been. And I know.
Actually, okay, but overall, I'm enjoying Next Level as a thing. It's just these most recent issues are not quite up to the par that the earlier ones.
The earlier ones were, and it's understandable. I know why the earlier ones were better because first issues get buyers over time.
Zatanna number 3?
Yeah, Zatanna number 3.
I forgot to log this. What is wrong?
I gave this 4 stars. I gave the first 2 issues 4.5 and 5 stars respectively. So that shows you that it fell off a whole star for me. I think Jamal Campbell is still doing a fantastic job. Love his art. I just think maybe his narrative is getting lost. Yeah, and that's all right. It's I know it's hard for a one-man team. Yeah.
One thing that I mentioned to Judah after I had read this, and 3.5 stars, by the way, which is a half star fall off for me, is that I really think that the first issue, it was like completely on its own. Like it had a beginning, middle, and end, and then it was done. And then the second issue, same deal. This third issue, though, is entirely coming out of the second issue and then going into the fourth issue. It's just like, this is here. This is how you get between them, which I have really enjoyed my comics recently, as I've been reading them month to month, that they're their own stories. Like that's actually a problem. We haven't done Superman 39 yet.
Yeah.
So we're about to do that next.
Well, next.
But that has a similar issue, and we'll get to it, of the previous...
I completely disagree with
the previous things. The previous issues are standalone. They're part of a larger series, but they're standalone, right? This one is, Zatanna number 3, is better read in a trade.
Yeah.
Or in a volume of some
written
kind.
for the trade.
And fair. But I'm not reading it as a trade right now. I'm reading it having to wait a month.
Yeah.
That is part of the fall off for me.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. I gave it 4 stars, gave it 3.5.
Yep.
Moving on over to IDW with Star Trek: The Last Starship number 8, and again we have a theme of falling off. So I caught up.
It does. It's so sad.
I caught up with The Last Starship because I made Kirk have to catch up with a Superman book. I felt it was only fair that I should catch up with Star Trek. I really enjoyed the first volume of this series, but the issues 7 and 8 really have fallen off for me. And I know I'm not a Star Trek guy, so I thought maybe it's just like, oh, it's diving back into Star Trek. But then, and talking to Kirk about it's kind of a consensus that like the first 6 issues are great, and then we kind of just, I don't know, we farted in the wind and we didn't have very much good. But this is from Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing with art by Hernan Gonzalez. So
this one, same deal. It's falling off. My star ratings are not actually reflecting that right now. I have the entire thing at 4 stars. Part of that is just I love Star Trek. Part of that is it's not quite like a full half-star drop-off for me.
Yeah.
Potentially if you wanted to round it.
3 stars.
Yeah, it's... I think number 8 itself actually is probably closer to 3.5 stars. Let me actually change that right now. Because it is such a fall-off. It's like... Volume 1 had this really cool story arc of, we have to gather everybody together to this one place to do this thing. Following that, I was really expecting it to be like, okay, now we're going to follow the Emerald Chain after it's formed, and like we're trying to deal with them. Now we know because Star Trek Discovery, the show that exists for some reason, has the Emerald Chain in it about 100, 150 years after this, something like that, right? Or 200 years? I don't know, something like that. And so obviously they're still around. Obviously they've even grown a bunch in power. So we can't have a story that's like, oh, well, we're going to defeat them. It can be a story of, oh, we want to defeat them. But right now it's just kind of like we're at a black hole and Girardi's doing some stuff right now. And
and there's a lady with a bomb in her chest.
Yeah, how does this
Kirk
tie in?
And,
how does this tie into what we were just doing? Like it should...
Yeah,
and part of it is because it's literally hard to read because it's so dark.
So dark.
Like literally dark. Which is cool art style, like good art, but hard to understand context because a lot of when I'm reading a comic is not just the words, it's what I'm seeing, and I'm not seeing much because it's all shades of gray.
Black.
Yeah, blue, black, gray. That's about all I'm seeing.
That's all, the entire color palette.
It's kind of hard to know what's happening.
Yeah.
And so I'm missing a lot of context. I guess it probably does still tie into some of that Emerald Chain stuff. But honestly, it's been months of us having not much happening that kind of doesn't seem to relate. And moving on. Wait, did you give a star rating? You said 3?
3 stars. It was pretty garbage. We're going to talk about Superman 39, special independent book that we got 2 issues of, and then Elseworlds to finish out. And then we'll give a preview of next month, and then we'll send you all on your way. Superman 39. From Joshua Williamson, art by Dan Mora, DC Comics. There are lots of people that are hyping this issue up that have been down on this book. I've been calling you out because I've been a Joshua Williamson Superman supporter from day one, right? Day one. So I'm glad that everybody's like, except for Kirk, universally agrees that this is probably one of the best Superman issues of the year, if not the best, right? The art style transitions from Dan Mora are fantastic. Joshua Williamson has a really tight script. Manchester Black is an excellent villain, and the arc that Prime is going on is so good.
Yeah.
But 5 stars. Kirk, what'd you rate it?
I gave it 5 stars, but massive asterisk, and by massive I mean really, really small asterisk, it's really 4.95. It's not the previous issue, 38, is 5 stars. Like proper, it is a 5 out of 5. This one is just slightly not as much. For the same reason I just mentioned with the Zatanna, is previous issues, It starts something and then it ends it. There's still, the whole arc that's going on in the background between the issues, but it starts and it ends. This one, it starts and it will end next issue because it's more of like a two-parter based on what I'm seeing with the covers.
Yes.
It's like a two-parter thing, which is fine, but I'm not reading it as a trade right now. I have to wait a month. So literally 0.5 stars off for that. Almost nothing.
And it makes me absolutely despise Kirk and his tastes.
Hey,
terrible.
The average is 4.6.
I know the average is 4.6, but there's these things called haters that will literally
That's true.
There are people that won't let certain comic issues, like Watchmen issues or Dark Knight Returns issues, get affected. So they will go in and rate individual issues half stars just to bring the rating down.
Yeah.
Which that definitely happened with this book, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Really quickly, we did read Adventures of Superman, Book of L. We also read Absolute Green Arrow, Father of Tomorrow, and Supergirl Survive this month. Those are not going to be covered in this.
Them. Absolute Green Arrow is the only one I have thoughts on, and I think that it's only good when Absolute Green Arrow shows up, and I think it's garbage otherwise.
Yeah, I don't like Green Arrow very much. Book of L is...
Okay. It's part of a larger narrative. I think written for the trade could also be applied here.
It really can. So
Father of Tomorrow fell off, I think.
I
think it was a severe fall off.
I think it's not severe. It fell off a little bit, but I'm still interested and I'm still going to be pulling it. Supergirl Survive, I don't remember very much except that I really kind of enjoyed it.
I was surprised. I didn't think I would, and then it blew my mind. I do remember some stuff
beat expectations
about like the Kryptonian politics and things like
that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep pulling it, interested to see where it goes. If it becomes a little bit more noteworthy by next month, then we'll put it back on the show. But those are some things. Now, independent.
We're going to talk about this book and then give you our previews for next month. Kirk got a special IDW bag, I think. Is it right? Is that who this is from?
No, it's not.
It's from Image. In Skybound?
It is Skybound.
It's Skybound in Image Comics. Okay. He got a special blind bag. Kirk did. And he got a very exclusive, very rare issue number 2 of is it Mask?
Yes. So MASK
or Mask.
Number 1 and number 2 we are going to cover. They are Image Skybound. I'll give writer artist is Dan Waters and Simon Parr respectively. And it's really interesting. I love the cars, things like that.
Yes.
The story is really cool. I got the blind bag, and I got the the Simon Parr ultra rare advanced foil variant. So I got issue 2. We're not going to go into details because almost nobody has it. I get it's probably available for piracy online because it did release. There's just not that many copies out.
It's true.
But obvious spoilers for that, so we're not going to go into detail with that, except to say,
good.
We like it.
It's worth checking out if you want to check out an independent book. Dan Waters is pretty great. He did Batman Dark Patterns, which is a book I'm recommending to people, even though I haven't finished it, and I know it's peak. I'm gonna get back to it. Batman's just not at the top of my priority list right now. I know it's peak. And I know he's done some great stuff with Nightwing and other things like that. So Dan Waters, highly recommend. Really enjoyed the cars, really enjoyed the characters. I thought that this was very grounded, and apparently this is like a nostalgic 90s franchise.
It
like
is
G.I. Joe or
it's in that universe.
It is in the G.I. Joe Transformers universe.
Which is neat.
Kind
of want to start picking up some other things.
I kind of want to see, I kind of want to read Daniel Warren Johnson's Transformers now.
Right.
And I want to read the G.I. Joe book.
Right.
Because I love G.I. Joe and Transformers as a kid.
That's really good. I was really worried, by the way, because I got the blind bag for it and I opened it up and I see it's number 2. I'm like, that's really cool. I have number 2. It's rare, valuable, all that. Wait a second.
What happens in number 1?
I can't read this. And then get about 20 seconds after I got the blind bag, I flew to California with Judah for a week.
Yes.
So we were gone. And
he thought our comic shop would sell out of number 1.
I could only go, because it's a small series independent, he didn't buy that many copies of it,
which is fair.
I think legit he had like 2 or 3 by the time I was able to go get it.
Yeah.
So I was worried because it wasn't just the 1 week that we were gone. I also work 9 to 5 and he's only open Saturdays. That's changing. Yeah. But he was previously only open Saturdays. So I had to wait.
Shout out College Comics, Athens, Georgia, and our
spelled with an X. The
Joel spelled with an X.
yeah. No, comics with an X. But that was 2 weeks that I would have to wait.
Free marketing, by the way, Joel. If you ever watch this, free marketing.
Probably won't. Anyway, That's some good stuff. You should absolutely read it, like 100%. Pick up number 2. We can tell you ahead of time that you will enjoy number 2. Pick it up. Get number 1, then get number 2.
All right. Now I'm gonna do a thing for the first time that I want to do going forward, which is pick a book of the month, each of us, like number 1 book this month, right? Kirk, what is your number 1 book this month that you read from this month?
That released this month?
That released this month, yeah.
So that's comic of the month. But
comic of the month.
The release this month.
Yeah.
Let me open up. You go first because you thought of this. Let me open up what released that I bought this month.
Superman number 39 is mine with a really close second of Superman Unlimited number 14. Both of those were really peak. I would recommend reading both. Thing not to pick up that I read, basically comic not to read of the month, is Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man number 31, and also Avengers Armageddon. As much as I am interested about it, don't pick it up. It's not worth your money. The 2 Superman books I talked about are definitely worth your money, and I really enjoyed both of those narratives and what happened in those issues, and I think they're both peak. So, specifically, Superman number 39 is my comic of this month.
I'm going to limit it to ones that I personally pulled.
Yes, that's what you should do.
Okay, so of the ones I personally pulled, I will give you my do not get. That is Star Trek Starfleet Academy Lost Contact number 3. Nothing happens. Same as last month, same as the month before. Nothing happens. Can we do something, please? This should have just been released as a trade. Like, this, gosh, please. I gave it 2 stars. Don't get it. And then as for what I pulled that you should get, I'm going to say... I guess probably Mask.
Mask? Okay.
It's that good. I got some good things. You know, I got Supergirl Special. Yeah. I got Godzilla's Monster Piece Theater presents Godzilla's The Odyssey number 1. I got Book of L, Supergirl Survive. There are some good things in there, but my you should absolutely get and read is Mask. Like,
yeah. Okay. So Mask is your book of the month. Superman 39 is my book of the month. Final part of the show. Bear with us. I know. If you've stuck around for 30 minutes, thank you so much. We appreciate you a lot. Thank you for sticking with us. I know we've had a lot of longer videos lately. We're trying to get back down on the time. But
this one's a bad one to do it because we had so much.
Because we have so much to talk about. But
trying to be done by midnight.
This is, yes.
It's 11:59.
Yeah. Well, 12:05. Anyway, previewing next month. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first talking about polls for next month?
I will go first. Okay. You've been talking first a lot this video. So, first of all, we've got Supergirl Survive. Again, we thought one was better than we expected, so keeping that up. Witness Point number 1, Dark Horse Comics. Ooh. This is obviously independent. It is written by Nathan Fillion. Oh. So, I'm interested. Awesome. I don't really know much about it. I guess it's probably like a mystery thing or something like that. But Nathan Fillion. He's writing it. I'm really interested. And then Punisher versus Spider-Man number 1. And Gambit Wanted number 1. And then some various Star Trek things as well.
Is there Red Shirts Goes to the 21st Century?
Yes. That's probably the biggest one of the month, is because we both enjoy
Star Trek Red Shirts.
So this is a continuation of that, I guess. But you're gonna say the one at the end of the month, so I'll leave that to you.
Yeah.
It's a big one. I'm pulling a variant too.
Yeah. All right. So, most notable things I'm pulling, things we'll talk about in the next episode, basically. Fury of Firestorm number 4. Very excited for that. I think it's peak, even if Kirk disagrees with me.
I do.
Avengers Armageddon number 2. We'll see where it goes from here. It might be the last physical issue I pick up of the series. It has to be really good for me to pick up number 3. It has to be so good for me to pick up number 3. I'm just putting that out there. Deathstroke Terminator number 5, Superman Unlimited number 15, the finale of this Reign of the Superboys arc.
And then after that is Zod, right?
Yes.
So I'll be pulling from Zod on probably because I'm pulling the entire Zod series.
Which is so valid. Anyway, Action Comics 1100. Big deal. Very excited for Action Comics 1100. That is one. Are you getting Action Comics 1100? The Return of Superman. Very excited for it.
If it's not part of Zod, then no.
It's the end of Reign of the Superboys. That's sad. Anyway, an independent series I want to highlight: Solomon Kane, The Lion Era. This is from Titan Comics. I really love Solomon Kane, and I can't wait to share him with Kirk and see what he thinks of the character in that world. And I'm really excited for this new story from Titan Comics. Superman number 40, Zatanna number 4, and then a trade that is very interesting that Kirk will be glad to finally read. Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 4, One Last Day.
If we want to talk trades, I'm also getting Star Trek Aliens.
Yeah. So we might have 2 trades to talk about at the end of our next video before we do an entire video eventually on Ultimate Spider-Man.
And I did this month get Star Trek Mirror War trade. I think we'll probably have a dedicated video down the line. It'll be farther.
It'll be during Star Trek month, or as we're going to call it, September.
No, we have to push it back past that because there's too much that month.
There's so much Star Trek. I'm going to die. I don't like Star Trek that much.
Both a ton of comics and a show.
The comics will be so much better than all of the shows and the movies. All the Star Trek comics I've read so far are better than all the shows and movies combined.
Well,
in my opinion.
Except for Starfleet Academy and Lost Contact. There's a big exception to that rule. Okay, but when does Spider-Man come out?
September.
September, okay.
We'll talk about Spider-Man in September too.
Yes.
The movie or the comic?
The comic.
September.
Are they both in September?
Last thing. Superman 2026 annual year 1000 number 1. I think this is the big issue you're talking about. Is coming out end of July. We're also going to talk about that. And that is super exciting.
These covers are so good.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for bearing with us this entire time. Hopefully, Kirk will have thrown up some lovely comic covers that have gotten you excited for what we have been talking about. And hopefully this has inspired you to go check out comics at your local comic shop and pick up our suggestions, which is primarily Mask number 1 and Superman number 39. And then we also have stuff for you not to read.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching so far.
This goes up in 14 hours.
Yeah.
During those 14 hours, I will be either asleep, working, or driving. So we'll see if it even goes up in time.
It might
but definitely probably a little bit more limited on visuals.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate y'all. And
Juan Mario, I love you.
Kirk will kiss you if he ever meets you in person.
No.
He's going to cut this out, unfortunately.
It's so late in the video that literally only he might even hear it.
Only he might even hear it. What if someone else does? And they're like,
well, this isn't for you.
Why are you?
Judah is not offering me to kiss you, other random person. He's only offering me to kiss.
What if they want to be kissed by you?
Patreon.
Patreon. You get pics of his feet and kissed by him.
Okay.
Anyway,
it is past midnight.
With that being said, good morning,
good evening,
and good night. God bless. Drink shout out Coca-Cola.